Shit now. Hey man, I just gotta let's see. I just gotta say this. I gotta show y'all something. You look what came in the mail today. This motherfucker here. She bad. Look at that. Look at that. Well, look at that, man. I'm gonna do an unboxing later. I ain't gonna do it today, but I'm gonna do it later, man. Man, this is me all day. Uh, my mama friend that she was covering for him being gay. He used to call me Tiger. And that name stuck with me all the time. That's why I love tigers, man. And this joint here. Woo. So I got the white one. I still ain't unboxed it, but this the one I was looking for right here, man. I love this. Yeah. Hold on. I got something else that came in the mail today too. What's something here? Let's open that. Yeah, see here. Let's see what we got here. Hold on, give me a second. Oh, shit. Let's see here. Let's see what we got. We gotta change shirts too, man. We was in here building my shelves up. I'm gonna show y'all that later on. Building my shelves, and I got dust all over my hands and shit. In the boxes and stuff. But let's see what we got going on in here. Okay, it's in the package. All right. Let me back the camera up right quick so y'all can see what I'm doing here. All right, forgive my shirt. Like I said, we was up late last night building up these shelves that I'm put some of these figures in, man. I'm gonna tell y'all, man. Y'all don't know. Y'all might have saw what y'all saw in my room in the boxes. That's maybe a third of my collection. Oh boy. Look at here, look at here. Look at that. Look at that. Y'all know what it is? Oh, man. Do, 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 do. See, I was going. You know what I'm gonna do? You know what I'm gonna do for y'all, man. Since I'm so excited for these two, what I'm gonna do today, I'm gonna record an unboxing of both of these. That'll be my second. That'll be my second unboxing for the day. These two, and I'm gonna do the Creature from the Black Lagoon first. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do him first. After I put that video out, I do an unboxing of the Contra Boys. You know what I'm saying? And I may start showing y'all my loose figures and stuff. I want to also show y'all some of the customs I've made. Man, I done made so many customs, man. I don't. It was funny. I got a story to tell about how I lost a lot of my customs when I first started doing customs. I'm gonna tell y'all the story about that. Matter of fact, I'll tell y'all right now. Since I'm here, let's put these off to the side. So during COVID, when hold on, let me fix the camera right quick. So during COVID, I was working at the shipyard, and they ended up, me and my kids were living with me. They was in high school at the time. I was able to get money from for staying out. you know, since my kids couldn't go to school, I was like, well, I got to be there for them, you know. Even though they're teenagers, but you know, you got to watch your house like a hawk when when they come to teenagers. So I decided to just not, you know, just take the money and stay home with my kids, spend time with them, because I was working every day, 7 days a week, in which I loved that job to death. Electrician, man, I loved that job. A marine electrician, I loved it. But and so I was staying home. They were paying me like, matter of fact, $998 to stay home a week. Then on top of that, they was giving me emergency food stamps because my kids went to school twice a month. That was like $500. That was like $500 every 2 weeks in food stamps. So I was living the high life. That's what made me start collecting action figures. I mean, I've always been an action figure collector. I mean, enthusiast. You know, I never grew out of action figures and Transformers and all that shit. I never grew up comic books, video games. I never grew out of that, and I never will. I'll probably be holding a comic book when I'm turning 300 years old, and an action figure. So anyway, I'm getting a little sidetracked. So, I started doing customs because, you know what I'm saying, I always like, man, they don't never make the figures I want. You know, they make figures that I want, but not the ones, you know, that's deep cuts, like Flag Smasher, which I made Flag Smasher. It's funny, my very first custom was I can't remember his name, but I painted him and made him at work during the Christmas vacation in 2022. No. I take that back. It was 2022. Christmas vacation. I mean, during that time when I was at work, won't nobody there. Shit, you know, I was an electrician, I had to be there. Somebody had to be there. So I worked the Christmas season, you know. It was some good money. Time and a half, double time, and double time and a half on the weekends. Boy, I was killing them. But anyway, let me start getting sidetracked. So I made a few customs, man, and they were nice. Well, what happened was when my grandson was born, he over here asleep right now on my couch. When my grandson was born, I allowed his dad to stay, and him and my daughter got into an argument, and this dumbass pulled a gun out, which I didn't know he had in my house, and he shot. I was at work at the time. He shot his gun through the floor. I was through the floor of my apartment. I was staying on top of somebody, so the damn bullet went into other people's house. I ended up getting kicked out. So, you know what I'm saying? I had my collection and shit, and I ended up having to sell my collection, including all my customs. You know, which they asked us so to do. The guy the store that bought them loved them. So, you know, I got a few customs I done now. What I'll probably do is do a custom showcase, a custom showcase video, so y'all can see some of the stuff I worked on, and I'm gonna start working on stuff again. Excuse me. And, I'm gonna get back with y'all in a little while. I'm gonna do this Creature from the Black Lagoon video, and I'm gonna show y'all I'm gonna let y'all see the cabinets I got put together. We still got to put one more together. So my day gonna be kind of busy right now. I maybe have about this to this time. I got maybe about 4 hours of sleep. But the thing is, man, I don't. My grandson, he's autistic. He's nonverbal. So this dude don't sleep. This dude will drag you under the table. He thing about autistic children is this. Depending on where you at on the spectrum, he's high on the spectrum. So this dude is a pretty much a party animal until he literally parties till he drops. He climbs on everything. I mean, all day long, all night long. This dude is moving. And he climbing, like, man, he loves jumping off of every damn thing. My kitchen counters, my deep freezer, my refrigerator, my damn, the headboard on my goddamn bed, he just diving off that shit. Forwards and backwards. He's a stunt man, a certified stunt man at the age of 5. He been doing. This brother is on it, but you know, I can't live without him though. I get a break from him every now and then, and I can't when I get my breaks from him, I can't sleep. I'm not comfortable. I'm always worried about him. But you know, that's how it is. That's the life of a autistic parent / grandparent. But like I said, I'm gonna get back with y'all later on. So you know, I'm gonna do another. I may do another story too, man. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be funny. It's gonna be a little lighthearted. It ain't gonna be like what I just told y'all, man. I done been through a lot, man. My life is a fucking movie, and y'all gonna enjoy it. Yeah, peace. God damn it, what's wrong with this damn thing?